I would like to talk some more about what happened with the Mayhair Spiritual Center. I have already told the whole story. If people have not actually listened, like to the video that Chris Ott, my brother, made of me speaking about what happened, then there's nothing I can do about it. I realize some people have, especially Mayor Baba followers, have allegiance to the center and don't want to even comment or look at anything or open their eyes. I wish that people who don't like what I'm saying and want to keep a blind eye on things would just unfriend me or block me, because I you have no business being my friend on Facebook or in any way, because you're not my friends. Like anybody who is on the center's side or thinks things that are not true, or is so worried about what the center thinks of them that they won't even um, you know show any solidarity of any kind towards something that's been a complete like travesty of justice. I don't know if that's the right word. The center is not, the Mayhair Spiritual Center is not going to recover from this. That house is not going to be a, a a house that's stolen can never be a good thing, and it was stolen. We My parents paid taxes the entire time. I paid the tax for 2022, even though they pay no taxes. I feel that the center should pay taxes. They have $30 million. People mocked me because they said that I think that's a lot of money, so I'm so stupid. Yes, I am kind of poor. To me, 30 million is a lot of money. If you think that's not much money and you're so rich, then fine. Don't even bother. But um $30 million and 500 acres is a lot. We had a third of an acre, and they stole our house and our property. My parents bought the land. My parents built the house. They built 6 additions. They paid taxes. They were Americans. They were South Carolina citizens. They were Horry County citizens. And legally, there was no reason for the center to take the house. It is was wrong. It was evil. And the letter that Buzz Connor, Mr. Connor, put out, it is not. I realized he actually, maybe people don't realize it, and he doesn't realize it, but it makes Mayor Baba look evil. And you all don't even see that, because he's making it sound as if Mayor Baba was a real estate businessman who sold life estates to families. So I don't think that's exactly what happened. I think it was, but I mean, if he, I think he was totally improvising and winging. He showed no archives. Like I showed an archive of what was actually said to my parents about the property, but it was totally what was convenient to him, because I asked him if Charles, whose their house is in the name of, and it's a life estate too, if he died, what if he and his wife would have to move, and he said yes. Then he changes his story on the letter he puts out to you all. So this man is a liar. So I think if that's okay with you all, and that morals are not important in this cult, and it is a cult, and it's going to be ruined, it's going to be destroyed, because people are angry. People are angry all over the world. They're just afraid to say it because the center has power and clout and money, and people are afraid. And it's going to come out, and there is going to be a price to pay. There's always a price to pay. There's a thing called karma, and what goes around comes around, and this is not going to be good for the people who did it. it's not something from me to worry about. It's something something in God's hands, the real God. And there's a real God to answer to. There's a real God to answer to. Not a bunch of phony baloney. And if you don't like what I have to say, please just unfriend me. I don't need you to like pictures of my cats and stuff if you're not interested in what I have to say about this, because this really, really, really affected my life in a bad way and my family's life. And it's been a tragedy. I'm not getting over it, and I'm still grieving the death of my mother. I couldn't even tell anyone that my mother died because I had to hide from the center. If anyone would just listen, you would understand how this whole thing's just wrong.